Hey everybody, I'm Kris. When we first heard about the Jabra ROX, we were pretty interested. They've got a lot of neat features like Dolby Digital Plus sound and automatic on and off with the power of magnets. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, it is, but they have some pretty stiff competition. How do they hold up? Let's find out. There's a lot in this box, but it may not look like it at first. Right away, you can see the earbuds themselves. For everything else, we need to open up the box. Tucked in the box inside the box, you'll find a pouch of rubber tips and another pouch of earwings. You'll also find a cable clip, USB cable, carrying pouch, quick start guide, and a code to download the Jabra Sound app. Jabra's marketing talks a lot about the tough materials used in the ROX, metal, Kevlar, but looking at them they don't seem overly bulky, which is nice. They are larger than a lot of earbuds though, which I imagine is because of the large driver in the buds themselves. The build is pretty solid, and between the metal caps on the back of the earbuds and the Kevlar reinforced cable, it seems like these can hold up to a little abuse. One thing worth mentioning is that the rubber tips are a little on the flimsy side. If you use the earwings, this isn't a big deal, but without them, the ROX may not stay in your ears properly. Also, the included pouch seems pretty cheaply made, though these earbuds may not need all that much protection. Nobody wants a pair of earbuds that constantly skips or disconnects, and luckily the Jabra ROX don't seem to have that problem. Playback wasn't entirely skip-free for the entire duration of testing, but I didn't notice more problems than I did with any other similarly priced earbuds. Range is also good. I got as far as 25 feet away with the music playing just as well as if I had the phone in my pocket. When you turn the ROX on for the first time, a helpful message plays through them with instructions on how to pair your device. We've seen this before with Jaybird's Jenna voice prompts, which are more in depth, but it's still a pretty nice feature to have here. Though the Jabra ROX are marketed heavily towards iPhone and iPad users, the inline remote control functions all worked perfectly with my Moto X. Even the double tap and hold functions like skipping forward or backward worked without a hitch. The magnetic on and off works well too. If you get a call, unclasping the ROX from around your neck will answer it, and clasping them back together will end the call. Jabra claims a battery life of around 5.5 hours for the ROX and a charge time of about 2.5 hours. While I was testing them, I got a low battery warning after a little over 5 hours of listening. I played a few more songs, then plugged them into charge. Less than 2 hours later, they were fully charged, so the estimate seems to be fairly accurate. We've seen longer battery life, but this isn't too bad. The ROX are supposed to last much longer in standby mode, and the magnetic on and off is a big part of that. Clasping the ROX together puts them into sleep mode to save power when you're not using them. With these earbuds, a good fit is essential for the best sound. I'm not normally a fan of earwings, but in this case they were necessary for a good fit, and it made a huge difference. Once I had that good fit, the low end on the Jabra ROX was big. Playing bass-heavy music, the low end was powerful enough to nearly rattle my skull, but the frequencies didn't seem artificially enhanced. With music that wasn't particularly bassy, there were noticeably fewer lows, which is good. Both the mids and the highs are clear and accurate, neither hyped or subdued. Jabra includes a code to unlock the Jabra Sound app for free, which is available for both iOS and Android. Using this, it sounds like you've attached a room with good-sounding speakers to your head, and this is exactly as cool as it sounds. Everything is much more 3D sounding using the Dolby Digital Plus sound, and instruments can seem to come from behind or above you, which is very cool. The Jabra ROX are a very nice pair of headphones. They sound great, they're solidly built, and they've got a lot of cool features. The problem is that the Jaybird BlueBuds X exist. They also sound great, but they've got a hard shell case, better battery life, and a lifetime guarantee against sweat-related damage, not to mention they cost the same at about $129. Now, I prefer the Jabra ROX because of the better sound in my opinion, but I don't think a lot of people are going to go that same way. Still, they're very nice, and we're giving these an 8.6 out of 10. And that's it for this one, guys. If you want some more details, check out the written review over at SoundGuys.com. You can find a link to the article down in the video description. Now make sure to subscribe to SoundGuys by clicking right down below my face here, because we've got a lot more cool audio stuff coming. I'm Kris Wook. Thanks for watching.